Welcome to Divine Soul Sessions. Now, this is a general message. Only take the part that resonates, leave the rest. If you would like to book a personal reading, you can head over to the website, divinelyme.com. If you guys are interested in checking out the extended, head up over to the website, check up under VIP. And if you are interested in purchasing any of our Oracle decks or Tarot decks, as well as our divination board, you can head over to the website and check that out. So, your connections. A lot of you guys may be coming to the realization that your connections are starting to become a reflection of your self quality. See, there's this self awareness as you are going into this full moon, being aware of the people around you and the energy around you because you're understanding the sacredness of your space. Thank you so much for your love, support, and donation. See, when you are looking at the sacredness of your space, that is your time, your effort, the energy that you have been putting into the relationships around you. See, at one point in time, the relationships that you were in alignment with, and even some of the ones that you are currently in alignment with, you could have vibrated at one frequency, but now you're at a completely different frequency, especially if you've been seeing 222, 888, and 444. Somebody's been seeing 333 also, baby. You're vibrating at a different frequency and wavelength than the individuals around you. And it's becoming clear how you view yourself, what's quality versus quantity. See, as you're looking at these partnerships, you start to look at where people vibrate from, whether it is a place of brokenness or a place of inspiration. And you're distinguishing the two because where you are vibrating at, you can no longer be in alignment with people who are in a victim mentality, with individuals who are chaotic, contentious, wishy-washy, don't know what they want. Because as you start to identify what it is that you want, you start to take care of certain things because you're in that frequency or alignment phase where things have to start balancing out. You know, you're starting to look at how the people that you have come in contact with, how do they take care of themselves? Because your connection with them says just as much about them as it does you. The conversations that they hold, the ideas that the two of you share with each other, how the relationship is bonded together, whether it is through trauma, the ability to heal the trauma, or if somebody is just sitting there in it. You realize that you need more. And that's why things are shifting in your life. I was looking at a video, it was TikTok, but I was looking at it on Facebook and I posted it over on the Divinely Me Holistic Center page on Facebook. And there was a masculine energy who was taking care of himself. He was getting a facial massage. And as I was watching this man take care of himself, I said, you know, so many times people feel like they cannot find the right individuals. But how many times have we chosen individuals who were not healed, hoping that they would be molded into somebody that was healed and ready? And I know you like, sis, all from a man just getting a facial. But it showed me that he took care of himself. And when you're dealing with individuals who take the time to take care of themselves, then they're not just going to spend time doing meaningless things, because it is about the alignment of the mind, body, and soul. See, yes, he was just getting a facial. A lot of people take care of the outer man. But when we start looking at the individuals that we are in alignment with, when you are in alignment with people who are truly divine beings, they protect their space. They don't just invest in any relationship because they realize how valuable they are themselves. Let's get into the message, shall we? The quality of your relationships. See, at some point in life, you found yourself in a cycle, dealing with individuals who are caught up in cycles. And here you are, looking at the cycles that you have found yourself in with partnerships, whether it is job, love relationships, family, friends. Your outlook starts to change. So you start to see the brokenness in individuals. And you realize that at some point, you've got to fill that void with something that is healthy, something that is healing. See, everybody experiences a void in their life. And you're going to find yourself in some type of cycle to deal with this void. But here you are looking at your relationships and how individuals deal with their voids. And some of you guys are deciding to deal with yours in a different way. But in order for you to truly be able to let go of certain cycles, you have to be willing to let go of certain people. And that's not always fun, let's be honest. But when you find yourself in alignment with individuals who are not serious about the course of life, because it's not even your life, it's their life. If somebody isn't serious about their life, how can they be serious about the journey that you want to embark on with them? See, the quality of the individuals that you decide to hang around ultimately reflect who you are as a person. Sometimes we think that we can still stay in one place and hang around some people and it's not going to touch us because we are protected, but you are not allowing yourself to vibrate and elevate to the next level by staying connected to some things and individuals who are comfortable with the cycles in their life. If you have conflict in your life, in your relationships, I want you to look around at the quality of your relationship. Are you getting advice from someone who cannot de-escalate? Let's be honest. How many times do you go to somebody and you tell them about a bad day you've had? Just to blow off steam. But if you are not speaking to somebody who has wisdom and has applied the wisdom to their situation, how can they navigate you through the storm? You're going to get a, if I was you, I would have. See, the quality of the connection will either elevate you or keep you stagnant. What's going on, fam? See, you've been dealing with individuals who have inner childhood wounds. Thank you so much for your love, support, and donation. And you've gotten to a place where you have healed or you are still healing. What does your inner childhood wound look like? It could be lashing out, becoming aggressive, angry at times when you don't get your way. Road rage sometimes. Everybody is different. But you have overcome a lot of those things. Yet the individuals that you could be in alignment with, they haven't. They don't get their way, they show their ass. See, when you are dealing with a child, the child operates from a place of not knowing any better or not knowing how to overcome a perceived challenge, which is why they have parental guidance. Key word is the guidance. Because the parental guidance instills certain aspects and qualities. But if somebody's inner child has not been healed, they are refusing to accept certain guidance in order for them to correct certain things in their life. And where you were at, baby, you don't have time to keep waiting for somebody to heal that inner child in order for things to move forward. See, because when somebody operates from a place of their inner child, it ultimately has the potential to bring out the inner childhood issues and traumas that you have experienced. That's when you say, oh, bitch, I'm triggered. And sometimes ego is hit when the inner child comes out. So seeing this, that you're dealing with individuals who are still stuck at the age of 16. Yet here you are vibrating higher. Self-love. Dealing with individuals who do not love themselves. Baby, how could they ever show you love? See, a child is taught love through their relationships and connections. They get a glimpse of it through the parental guidance. These are individuals that at times may have not taken care of themselves. And what does that look like? Putting other relationships before their own needs, before their stability. Not taking time for self, even for the workaholics. Okay? Honey, I can come down my lane too. But self-love and not taking the time out for self comes running errands all the time for people. When you got more things on your schedule than you do time in a day. Or even dealing with individuals who they don't have any goals in life. You ask them, where you see yourself in 4 or 5 years? Man, I don't know. You know, just here. Individuals who don't take care of the family dynamic or even value what family is about. Especially for those of you who have family or even children. Would rather spend more time paying attention to other things than what is taking place in their home. See, if somebody is not loving themselves, even loving their inner child the way their inner child should have been loved. The quality of the relationships that they are in alignment with is going to accept anything. Because acceptance is key. And this is why you're getting a glimpse of some of those relationships around you that are not healthy. See, when somebody don't love themselves, they are always negative. There's nothing positive within them. See, in fact, you may get to a point where you can't even sit, stay still, be bothered with somebody. As soon as they get to saying negative stuff, it's, I got to go. Because you no longer operate at that place of negativity, of holding on to, of the resentment. See, self-love in reverse is individuals who are still holding on to things of the past, which hinder the inner child from growing past the hurt, growing up past the disappointment. Dealing with individuals with the victim consciousness. They don't just tell the story, they continuously live in the story time after time again. So here you are, you're looking at your relationships. And baby, if you ain't clear, you're about to get real clear. Because you realize that it's a reflection of what you have going on around you and inside of you. Even to entertain it takes a lot of strength. High Priestess, Devil card. For some of y'all, it's a fuck boy or a fuck girl. Somebody who is very secretive. Likes to go out. Look innocent. And that's how it always comes about, your connections. They look innocent. But you start to see how these individuals mask certain things, mask their inner child, mask the lack of love that they have to give, hardened hearts. Not even able to forgive individuals in their family. Yet you think that you're going to get them to forgive you or vice versa. Needing to know what love is. You know, you're starting to realize what's been missing. And you're turning away from, again, things that are no longer appealing. Things that don't exude love. Somebody could be seeing spiders. Somebody could also be having like nightmares, night terrors. You know, some of these individuals that you're dealing with, somebody could have come from a broken home. Not that that's an excuse. Somebody ate a turkey leg too. I don't know what that got to do with it. Or you could have went to Turkey Leg Hut. But here you are monitoring what you allow into your energy and into your space. Not allowing the inconveniences to stop you, to throw you off track. Now, y'all do got somebody that's lying, talking about some, they don't watch you. Yes, they do. They fucking in their head. And for some of you guys, you deal with individuals who, you know, they could have a variety of mental health issues. One issue being lying all the fucking time. Somebody could be pulling away from social media and popping back up. See, somebody hasn't come to the realization that they're dealing with a fuckboy. Somebody keep messaging a fuckboy, they ain't answering your messages, baby. You got to look at the quality of the relationship. Okay, somebody trying to pull their shit together. Okay. If somebody was missing around you, they went ghost for a while, you ain't seen from them, you ain't heard from them, and then all of a sudden they pop back up on the scene, struggling to deal with a fuck boy or a fuck girl. That shit threw their ass off. And somebody lying. They gonna be lying when they come back on the scene as to why they, you know what I'm saying, back around trying to conceal their mental health issues. Yeah, but come on. It ended. The facade ended on what was real and what was fake. What you've been aligning yourself to. Somebody was rude to somebody less fortunate, and that was an angel. Somebody was an angel somebody came in contact with. Look at that. Did not look, and I didn't even see the card yet. Somebody was rude to an angel in disguise. You know, somebody could also be like rude to homeless people. You know, this people look down on other people or people who are less fortunate. And again, the way the individuals talk, communicate. It bothers you. Those things are going to start to bother you. And they're definitely going to get your attention. See, in the past, you could have swept things up under the rug, laughed things off. But it's going to start to get your attention and bother you. And here you go. You like, because your energy and your time is too precious. Somebody has an Etsy account. Somebody has an Etsy account. Let's get you a couple cards and then we'll head up out of here. Thank you so much for your love, support, for coming through. So you're learning what family is about, what being goal-oriented is about, what building is about, and what building looks like. Building positive relationships, quality relationships, instead of trying to turn hoes into housewives. And that's even hoes into friends. Because either way, you look at it. Hoism ain't loyalty. Whole shit ain't nothing but shiesty shit. And I say that because you got the side piece here, but everybody's situation ain't dealing with a side piece, baby. It's bullshit that's on the side that people have going on. That could impact the connection. And because you are sensitive to these things, baby, you got some opportunity that's coming. And for some of you guys, you're taking the opportunity to walk away from somebody who's got some mental health issues. Somebody who you know is a straight up liar. And you have multiple options. But you don't want none of them. You don't. Here you are, you want justice. And somebody could at one point been having a hard time getting to that place of happiness. 10-10, baby. You got happiness and money. Love coming in. You may prefer to be single. For some of y'all, this person lives at a distance, a different state. Somebody also rejecting somebody. Feel like somebody's getting some closure in a situation and moving forward. Somebody doesn't want what whoever this liar is has to offer. You know, somebody's luck changes and they didn't see it coming. You know, and it's like your vibratory field, it's changing, and maybe you didn't see it coming. You know, you're blocking out manipulation. And you're stepping into your power and authority and nurturing yourself because you see what isn't healthy. And you're learning to remove those things. And here you are focusing on building on you. Somebody gonna be shocked when their ass get blocked. But even when you take time for yourself, when you pull back, start to work on self, you learn so much more about yourself, about where you left yourself vulnerable to connections that did not have quality. Baby, you were dealing with people who didn't even have the qualifications. What is the qualification? To be in alignment with you. For some people, it's a blunt. For some people, it's a 40. For some people, it's a box of food. For some people, it's a text message here and there. Some people, it may be a booty call. Some people, it may be truly building, being in alignment with them, ministering to their soul, mind, body, mental stimulation, friendship, loyalty, dedication. Everybody is different, but what are your qualifications? Because somebody is going to apply for the position, but don't be mad when you give them the job. And they do it. Especially if you are not clear on the job description at hand. Okay? I love you guys. What is your self-care? Have a wonderful day. Go make a meal. Something fresh. You could have tattoos on your hands. Okay? And be still. You could have some blockages when it comes to writing, even expressing yourself. But baby, this is the time to clean your space. And what is cleaning your space? Cleaning out those old partnerships, old friendships, those companionships that brought nothing that was positive to the dynamic of the relationships and the things that you were trying to build on. This is you looking at your beauty rituals. See, when you start to be in alignment with people who love themselves, they're not going to play games with you because they value their time. Just like that man who was getting that facial, something so small as that. Look at the quality of the person that you are in alignment with. Because then you start to look at the real essence of the person in yourself. I mean, think about it. You like nice luxury things, but yet you find yourself in alignment with individuals who don't know how to appreciate shit. We've all done it. See, when you start to be in alignment with people who are healed, you do things that are healing. Beauty rituals, hydrate, people who pour into you, positive energy, positive family, people who know how to give space, time, not be clingy, See, only a unhealed person is clingy and feels like somebody has to be with them 24/7. Because when you are healed, you know, baby, you got shit to do. You can't hold somebody's hand 24/7. But when it's time to come together, you enjoy those moments. There's a level of maturity. Some of y'all could be going out, hanging out, dancing, and aromatherapy may be good. And for some of you guys, this could even be your kids. But look at the quality of your relationships as well as your self-quality. I love y'all. Have a good day. Bye, baby.